KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
It's Friday. Oh yeah. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Do-no. Do-no. Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. It's your boy KO 86. Knockout Boxing 86. Whatever you want to call me, I'm here. I'm live. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Sorry, I missed y'all yesterday, but you know I'm gonna spin the block. You know I'm gonna spin the block, man. What's going down? Salute to everybody. Smash that like button. Donate to the super chat, or you can hit that Cash App. That super chat button is right there where you can drop a comment, and that Cash App is $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Be sure to show some love on a Friday. You know you got your ad paid today. You can drop $5. Y'all know y'all got paid today. Stop playing. You know you got paid. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. We got Ty Drakeford, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said, for the education and entertainment. Oh, we're going to work today. Shout out to Johnny Spears, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, Johnny. We got Trap Band, 337, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Look, y'all know where the likes need to be. Okay? So I'm gonna speak to everybody. Right? I'm gonna speak to everybody in the building. And then we're gonna get straight to the cooking as long as the likes match where they need to be. We got Optics ID, all things, Mr. Make 'em Sit, Ty Drakeford, Kevin House, Brother Huey Q in the building, Terrell Jackson in the building boxing, Marzi, what's good? Million Films, what's happening with you? Dangerous, Desires, Bullies, what's up? WTF Media, what's good with you? Boyzoy, Wolfhound, you late to the party. We already went over that on Wednesday night. Yes, Keyshawn Davis, Edwin De Los Santos, June 7th. Shout out to Edwin. And guess what, boys, you stay right there because this is our first topic. This is our first topic of the day, man. You ain't telling me no, bro. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know, dog. I'm here. I'm here. You new to the channel, bro. We own it over here. I got you. I got you covered, dog. DP, oh, yo, man. DP Rocker. What's up? Kevin House. One in me. What up? TY. 007. Lee Jackson. Kentrell Grew. Truth, what's happening with you, Truth? Realistic Washington fan. We got Victor in the building. What's up, Victor? Cathenius Gill. Red Oak. And shout out to my dog, Cathenas. I said Cathenius. My bad, dog. Shout out to my dog, Cathenas. In that cash app with that 5-piece last night. I appreciate you, big dog. Anthony Chulo. You know. What's up, Anthony? Salute. Poi Pounder NW. What up? Edward Morris. What up? Tarek B. I see you. Brother Huey Q. What's happening with you? Double. What up, double? Terrence Gayton. What up? Donald Favors. My dog. Night Rider. What up, bro? Sunchild. Jace Boyce in the building. World Animals. That dude. What up? Hunter on the hunt. I don't know where he at, but he's somewhere across the world doing his thing. What's up, 100 Million Films? Savage Killer Queen. Everything healthy. What's up, Tim Carey? Not Jim Carrey. Mr. Make 'em Sick. Ohio. Stand up. Ohio in the building. Cassandra, what's up? TJ Dunham. Dominic. Dundrick. Them. What up, Dundrick? Texas. DT20. Dominic. Day. Savage Bo. My dog. Paid in full. What up? DC Drake. Rashad Warner. Kevin, I think I spoke to you, Kevin. But what's up again, big dog? We got 2 cents in here. What's up, homie? Shout out to my dog. That dude. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say live from Baltimore. Yeah, home of Tank Davis. Home of The Wire. You feel me? Legendary city. You know what I mean? Todd Draper said we had 59 likes. That's not enough, bro. MOV, what up? Beat more in this beat. What up, bro? Jay Horseman, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, Jay. In the building boxing, my dog Chris. Hey, Cade Cunningham is good now. I ain't been following basketball like I used to, Chris, but I seen some Cade Cunningham highlights come across my feed the other day. That boy balling out there for old Detroit, man. Randall 700, what up? I guess that's Dante. Is the 7 supposed to be a T? I got a question. We're gonna call you. Do I call you Dan 7E? I got so many questions, dog. Derek Perry. Oh, there she go. There she goes. There she goes again. Miss KO, what's up, baby? I can't wait to spend the weekend with you when I get done with this show. OG Walk on Water, what up? Light Skin Business, what up? Kyle, what's happening with you? Zach, what up? Shout out to my dog, Block News Media, bro. Shout out to my homie. 20 of them things. 20 piece. 20 little twins. If you hear me knocking, let me in. No biscuit in the super chat. KO, take your foot out of that guy. Blue. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just giving my opinion, man. Okay? I'm just giving my opinion based on facts. You know what I mean? And if I get a report, then I just get a report. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. Yeah. I'm just doing my job. Yeah. I think that's that T.I. That's that old T.I. song, I believe. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, bro. Appreciate the compliment. Appreciate the support, homie. Tiger Davis, what up? Cassandra, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She say Friday night just got paid. I know y'all got paid. Give me $5. Shit. Y'all know I'm about to cook. Y'all know I be working hard. You know I'm coming with the facts. You know I dropped the damn. You gonna make the money back on my predictions? Give me $5. Shit. Z, what up? Sammy Williams, what's good with you? Shout out to my dog Joseph Johnson. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Say, let's get it. Run them likes up as y'all pull up. Facts. All facts. Des Harris, what's up? TJ said you was having a good debate when the show ended last time. Bring that back up. Yeah, somebody, you know, I'm always down. Somebody bring it over here. Shout out to my dog, Tunnel Vision. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says these tank haters make more videos about him than all their other videos combined. Stands. Now, Santos, long layoff injuries and rehydration clause. Okay. Yeah, now that shit okay. We're going to talk. Tunnel. Look, Tunnel. Look at my first topic of the day, Tunnel. Oh, my dog, Tunnel, he don't always agree with me either. He be going hard in them comments. But Tunnel, look at my first topic now. Great minds think alike. We're gonna get there, Tunnel. I promise. We're gonna get there, bro. I got you, bro. We're gonna get there. Who else in the building, man? Airview, what up? AWM, what up, man? Snoop, Dutch Entertainment. Now, I guess he's just talking about, you can count on like Blue Blood to say pretty much the opposite of me. You know what I mean? We just don't agree on nothing when it involves Tank Davis and Premier Boxing Champions in Turkey and Devin Haney. So we got a few topics where if you listen to his video, you probably ain't got to listen to mine because I'm probably going to be saying the opposite and vice versa. I think that's what he was talking to. I ain't been back over there to debate him. He said he was coming over here. He said he had to pull up on me. I'm waiting. Tony T, what up? DP, are you with me? 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. My dog say salute from Cincinnati. Appreciate you. Look at my dog Brandon Broussard in the building. What's up, Brandon? I see you, homie. Keith Phillips, what's up? My dog Josh Sanders is in this thing. What's up, Josh? Salute. The GOAT 9-5. What's happening? The GOAT 9-5. What's happening? Let me get GOAT. GOAT, I'm gonna get you wrenched up, bro. I'm gonna get you wrenched up, GOAT. Welcome to the game, GOAT. I done seen you a few times, you know what I mean? I got good vibes. Because once we hit this 20K subs, I ain't dropping. I ain't giving no more wrenches. No more wrenches. No more wrenches for nobody once I get 20,000 subscribers, man. I'm done with the wrenches. All right, where we at on the likes? Let me see the likes. Nah, that can't be. Where we at on the likes, y'all? Lamont Branch, what's up? Where we at on the likes, man? I'm ready to cook. I'm ready to talk some boxing, god dang it. Yeah, salute the Blue Blood. Yeah, he doing his thing. Hardest working, he working hard, drop his content all the time. One of the biggest channels on YouTube. He doing his thing, man. That it's room for everybody. He'll get in front of that camera and tell you he the best and all that, and you know what I think of myself. So it ain't none of that, It just is what it is, bro. We don't agree. All right, we're at 103. Let's get to cooking. Where the camera at? Let's get the camera on, you know what I mean? Get a sip of this old H2O, you know what I mean? Hydrate, Hydrate, you know what I mean? So, oddly, the energy for Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos is totally opposite for the energy from Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. People think that this is a great fight for Keyshawn. They think that this is a very good fight. Edwin De Los Santos has never been a champion, though. Listen, I'm calling this shit strategic cherry picking. Shout out to Nikki McClown. 20 of them things, 20 piece, no biscuit, 20, 20 of them things. 20, little twin, you hear me knocking, let me in. She say the best boxing channel out here. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I'm just working hard, playing my part. Now, Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos. And I'm going to start over because I'm not even going to compare the shit to Tank Davis. Like, forget Tank for a second, for all intents and purposes. My dog Jay Grant is in the building. What's up, Jay Grant? He's strategically cherry picking the shit out of Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos hasn't fought since November 2023. He's coming off of a loss, coming off of a shoulder injury, and he's coming off of a damn blood clots and shit. So clearly, to make 135, he probably going to be having a fat count. He going to have a lot of ring rust. Does he trust his shoulder? What effect did the blood clots have on him? This is some strategic-ass cherry picking, getting a name at the right time, right? And they do this shit all the time for Keyshawn. They did the shit with Pedraza, like, oh, Pedraza, that's a good name. But they leave out the fact that he didn't make the weight that they forced him to fight Keyshawn at for 5 years. He hadn't been at 135 in 5 years. And Keyshawn wants credit for that. People are saying he's one of the best and saying this. Listen, I got questions. I'm not saying Keyshawn Davis can't fight. I'm saying this shit is strategic cherry pick. Now, salute to Edwin, because I was calling Edwin a duck. Because what he was saying didn't make sense. And at the end of that video where I called him a duck, I said, look, if what you're saying is true, and it's truly a discrepancy between you and your promoter, well, now you know the numbers. Why can't you just go back and accept the goddamn fight? And to Edwin's credit, Edwin say, shit, hold my beer. Hold my cervezas. Hold my plantain, bro. Hold that shit. I'm finna accept this fight, KO. And he accepted that shit. So I give him credit. But I want to know this. Because what people say always comes back to bite them, specifically when you're dealing with me. I want to know what Edwin De Los Santos accomplished to make him a viable opponent for Keyshawn Davis, but Keyshawn Davis say Andy Cruz ain't done enough. Can somebody talk to me, please? I'm going to catch this super chat that Barbara D just dropped because I appreciate the support, and I'm going to leave y'all with that right there. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave y'all with that right there, okay? Yeah, plantains are delicious, Jay Grant. I'm going to leave y'all with that right there, but before I do, I just want to say it again, bro. What is it, right? What is it about Edwin De Los Santos that he accomplished that he get the shot at Keyshawn Davis, but Andy Cruz ain't ready yet and he ain't got no name? I just want to leave y'all with that. We got Barbara D with the 5-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat with the super sticker. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. And see, this is the type of shit that I be talking about, right? When you, Planet 619, it's a spot up here in Dallas. I'm gatekeeping. I'm the worst. I'm the worst person to ask. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about some shit. Right? I'm gonna tell you the truth about some shit, right? When people ask me like what restaurants are good in Dallas or whatever, I'm never gonna give you the real spots that I go to. The real good local spots that I'm never gonna give you the spots we go to. I'm gonna say some shit that everybody heard of, everybody go to. I'm not gonna give you my spots, bro. I don't want it overcrowded with you foreigners, you tourists and shit. But I say that to say it's a spot out here, bro. They got some of the best Jamaican food, bro. Telling you. That jerk chicken with them plantains and rice and peas, bro. Fire. And you'll never know the name of it. You'll never know the name of it. I'm not telling you. I'm going to tell you to go to one of them TikTok places. Shout out to my dog, World Animals, man. Being a member to the channel. Oh, yeah, I'm gatekeeping, bro. I'm gatekeeping. The best bars that make the best old fashions and shit. I'm not telling you that. BC, what's up? I'm not telling you that shit. Me and this beautiful lady right here, we were talking about that shit yesterday. It's a place out here. They got crawfish so fire. Oh, man, we've been going damn near every week for some damn crawfish. Somebody asked me right now, hey, KO, where I get some crawfish at in Dallas? I'm going to tell your ass, Razoo's. I'm going to tell you, Razoo's pretty good. Razoo's is pretty fucking good, bro. Mm-hmm. Razoo's is good. Have you heard of Papa Do's? Papa Do's good. They got some crawfish. That's all them. Shit. Shit. KO, where I get some barbecue from, man? Go to Dickie's Barbecue, man. Man, take your ass to Dickie's Barbecue, man. You know where I can get a good burger from? Oh, hell yeah, man. Look, it's a Jack in the Box up the street, bro. It's a Jack in the Box up the street, bro. Go ahead. Hey, man, who got the best pizza in the city? KO, I really got a taste for some pizza and shit. You know what I mean? I really got a taste for some pizza, KO. Oh, for real? Shit, man. Listen, Papa John's, bro. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. That shit good, man. Take your ass there. And then look at this nigga. Look at him trying to give spots away and shit. Look at this dude here. Boy, you a little old hating. Boy, say stop giving shit away. That place is pretty good. It's some better out there. It's better out there, though. Anyway, back to Keyshawn, old strategic cherry-picking ass. Silverado Low, what up? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope all is well with you, fam. Let me get back on track. Y'all be fucking me up. I can talk about food. I should do a whole nother channel about food. I should do a whole nother channel about food and shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, Keyshawn Davis, cherry picking and shit. Jay Grant, Terry Blacks is cool, but it ain't the best. And I don't like Terry. I got to tell y'all this story. I don't fuck with Terry Blacks. It ain't got nothing to do with the food. Me and my wife parked there one time. We parked there one time to try to go do something at another venue. Terry Blacks closed around like 11, 12 or some shit. They don't have no signs up to say you can't park there and shit. It's for my wife's birthday one year. Bro, we came out from what we was doing. My goddamn car was gone. They took my car. Told my shit. I say, man, F Terry Blacks, bro. We on her birthday. I got to get a goddamn Uber to the damn tow place. And then the tow lady made me mad trying to act like she giving good customer service. Y'all took my car. You took my goddamn car. Talking about, thank y'all, have a nice day. I'm not having a nice day. I don't want to give you this money, but I need this car. Motherfuckers. Yeah, that shit made me mad as shit, boy. We just told my shit. No signs, no nothing telling you can't park there. Just took my shit. The Indian dude that drove me, he laughing and shit like, oh, you got towed? Like, motherfucker. No, I don't give a damn, Josh. Don't be nice to me when you told my shit. Like, think about it, bro. And if there's any tow truck drivers in the goddamn, if it's anybody that do this type of work, then I'm gonna get back to the boxing. But I gotta get this shit off, man. I gotta vent this shit out. If it's anybody in the goddamn chat that do this type of work, I want you to know that I apologize for absolutely nothing. I don't apologize at all for what the fuck I'm about to say. How do you grow up to be a nigga that drives around trying to take people cars and catch them slipping and shit? Just people trying to have a good night. Like, I understand if motherfuckers ain't paying their bills and shit, right? I understand if you ain't paying your bills and you gotta take the car back because motherfucker ain't responsible for paying their bills. Okay. Yeah. Fuck all that, right? But you just driving around the nightlife area and shit, right? You gotta be a low life. You just failed at life, like trash, just garbage ass person to just wake up every morning and be like, my job today, I'm gonna look for a motherfucker having a good time because I'm unable to, right? I'm gonna try to look for a motherfucker at these clubs I can't afford to go to, eating this food I can't afford to eat, going to these comedy shows and clubs and concerts that I can't afford to go to because I gotta work. I'm just gonna look for one of them having a good time to just go park in the wrong place so I can fuck their night up. That's the job I want. Nigga, you couldn't drive. So you just couldn't be an 18-wheeler truck driver? You just can't move cars from dealership to dealership. You can't do work in transport, nigga. You just gotta be the nigga to fuck people's lives up that night. All because your life is fucked up. And then they be mad, like wonder why you gotta drive around with a gun and shit while people don't like you and shit. Nah, bro, that's because you got a shitty ass job. I can't stand people with jobs that don't fucking do nothing, bro. What are you here for? It's like the fucking cops that just, if there's any cops in the goddamn chat, I want you to know I apologize to you. For not a goddamn thing. Like the traffic stop cops. Like you've been a police officer for 15, 20 years and you still doing traffic stops, nigga. You can't make it to detective. You can't go solve a real crime, nigga. You can't catch murderers or drug dealers or rapists or thieves or people committing fraud and shit. You just gonna lay in the cut trying to catch a nigga speeding, trying to get to work. Trying to go meet up with his wife, or she trying to go meet up with her husband and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you so trash at being you couldn't even be a detective, bro. This is what you do every day. You a traffic stop cop. And then the niggas on the horses and shit. If you still riding a horse, if you still walking the beat and shit, like, bro, you should just quit, bro. You suck. You're a sucky police officer. Okay? You suck at it. They send you to do the shit that's bullshit. Okay? So, yeah, I can't stand. That's one thing that y'all learned about KO today. Then I'm going to get back to the boxing and shit. I can't stand people with jobs that just like fuck people's lives up that don't help nobody. Like collection agents and shit. Like fuck, like you want to work in collections, so you just want to fuck people credit up and work in collections. Why can't you just work at a customer service technical support job where you can help somebody with some shit they having issues with? Why the fuck you want to just call around pulling up on people and shit and just fucking try to fuck their life up? I can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. Shout out to my dog King with the 6-piece, 5-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. Anyway, Keyshawn Davis is strategically. I'm saying, Josh, like, what the fuck, bro? Y'all miserable, bro. Get a job to help somebody, motherfucker. Shout out to Andre Finest with the 5-piece. No biscuit in super chat. Not only is Keyshawn coming out the gate cherry picking, but he's picking low hanging fruit. I'm an eat out kind of brother. My wife cooking the best. Yeah, my wife can throw down too, bro. Fire, yeah. I just like being out with her though. But yeah, she can throw down in that kitchen. Your boy can cook too. I'm nasty in that kitchen, boy. I go hard. Shout out to my dog 10 in the building. Anyway, so Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin, it's a good fight on paper, right? But when you look at what Edwin's going through, how inactive he's been, the injuries he's dealt with, the health issues he's dealt with, coming off of a loss, fighting Keyshawn Davis in Norfolk, Virginia, in his hometown, you know, Edwin's got an uphill battle, to say the least. And while I said I wasn't going to do it earlier, I do want to call upon a double standard, and I am going to go ahead and make this comparison. Lamont Roach lost to a champion. Edwin De Los Santos lost to William Foster, a journeyman. Lamont Roach is a world champion. Edwin De Los Santos lost his only ever attempt at a world championship. Lamont Roach has far more experience than Edwin De Los Santos and is a more highly decorated amateur than Edwin De Los Santos. Yet, Keyshawn Davis will be getting praised for Edwin De Los Santos, while Tank Davis was criticized for Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is also active and been active and hasn't had a 2-year layoff when Tank Davis fought him. Edwin De Los Santos is coming off of a 2-year layoff. Lamont Roach didn't have blood clots. Edwin De Los Santos did. Lamont Roach didn't have a shoulder injury. Edwin De Los Santos did. What I'm saying to y'all is, how can you like the Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos fight, but shit on the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach fight? That question is rhetorical because I'll tell you how, and I'll tell you why. It's two things. One, you hate Gervonta Tank Davis, and two, you really think Tank is better than Keyshawn and you hold him to a higher standard. That's why you're okay with Keyshawn Davis fighting worse fights, because you think Tank Davis is better than him. Those are the only two things that make sense. Crush the Legend, what's up, bro? What's up? So when we talk Keyshawn and Edwin, I just wonder will people keep that same energy that they had for Tank and Roach, because Roach is a far better fighter than Edwin De Los Santos at this point in their careers. It just is what it is. Let's move on. Boots Ennis has been looking mighty struggling trying to make this weight. Mad Max said, who should he fight then? His name rhymed with Schmandy Schmooze, Bandy Boobs, Landy Loos, Fandy Foos, Sandy Ooze. He's the reason that Keyshawn Davis can't even buy a gold chain when he go into the grocery store. Okay? He's the reason that Keyshawn Davis' favorite place is second place. He can't never order no food when he get in line because he just like to stay second in line. He don't never like to get to the front of the line, all because of Andy Cruz, bro. That's who he should fight. Crucial Cohen just say I'm hating on Boots. Nah, I ain't hating on Boots, but he look like he's struggling to make weight, bro. He look like he's struggling to make weight because that boy looking skinny, looking sunken in. He been looking sunken in since like Wednesday. He been looking sunken in since Wednesday. So that dude 5'11", 74-inch arm reach. Boots do a lot of strength and conditioning. He always working and stuff. But he looking sick, man. I hope he just rehydrate back up, because guess what, y'all? No excuses. No excuses, bro. No excuse. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if he come in there looking sickly tomorrow and all that, listen, don't give me no excuses, bro. If he don't put on a good performance or his energy don't look there, he look flat or whatever. Nope. No one told him to stay at 147. No one told him to make it his goddamn move to fucking to try to unify and shit. But I'm just documenting it that he does look like he's struggling a little bit to make weight. And when you struggle to make weight, if you rehydrate properly, you could be cool. But if something goes wrong with the rehydration or he took weight off too much too fast, the fight could be won or lost before they even fight. I'm going to say that shit again, bro. You can lose the fight before you even fight, bro. And the fact that he been looking weight drained for 2-3 days and having to hold that weight that long to try to make weight on Friday, that's a lot on the body, man. That's a lot on the body. What's up, Boxing and Barbecue? Salute, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can do with that information what the hell you want to do with that information. OG Bumpy Thompson, what's up, bro? What's good with you? So we'll see what happens with Jerome Boots Ennis and Stanley Ennis. I'm looking forward to that fight. Kennedy Rogers says we can speak bad on Keyshawn for cherry picking, but not Tank. Crazy work. They both should fight the top guys since they have belts. The difference is Lomachenko ducked Tank Davis. Nobody ducked Keyshawn Davis. The difference is Shakur Stevenson ducked Tank Davis. Nobody ducked Keyshawn Davis. The difference is Tank Davis don't have a fake brother that he's refusing to fight that's also a champion in the division. Keyshawn Davis does. That's the difference. Shout out to Texas DT20 with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate it, big dog. Another difference would be Kennedy that Lamont Roach was a backup opponent because Tank Davis was getting people turning down fights on him. Edwin De Los Santos is the first choice. How is it a cherry pick when De Los Santos called him out and got the contract a week later? You have a problem with the fight because it's Keyshawn. I have a problem with the fight. See, and this is my problem. This is my problem with people, bro. You clearly new to the channel, so I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm just going to ask the chat this. Chat, did I like the ideas of a Tank Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos fight? Chat, when people were bringing up Tank Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos, did I like that fight? Let's educate Salam real quick since Salam is new here. Now, everyone's telling you no, Salam. I did not like that fight. Let me ask them another question. Chat, why didn't I like the fight between Tank and Edwin De Los Santos? What were some of the reasons that I said I didn't like Tank versus Edwin? Zoomverse, what's up, dog? Let's all educate Salam together. When I said I don't like Tank versus Edwin, what were some of the reasons? Oh. So the same shit I'm saying right now. So the same exact shit. Your next comment can be, my bad, KO. I ain't know who I was fucking with. Yeah, that can be your next comment. Or just be quiet and listen. that can be your next comment. Oh, my bad, KO. I ain't know who I was fucking with. Or you can just be quiet and listen, bro. J So Black. What's good? Like, you guys come over here, bro, and you think this shit's something that is not. It's not me that's changing. It's not me that's not keeping it real. It's a lot of y'all. Okay? It's a lot of y'all. So, adjust accordingly, bro. You in the wrong spot for that shit, man. You in the wrong spot for that shit. And now, the nigga has been out of the ring even longer. We were talking about this shit for last year in 2024. We were talking about this shit to replace Loma last year. Now we talking about the middle of 2025. He been out the ring even longer. He's even more inactive. Come on, bro. No, it's not a good fight for any top-level fighter right now. Edwin need to come back and show he's still Edwin. Shakur popping his shit again, dog. Shakur say, y'all, what did he say? God damn it, I just had the shit. I think I got a Cash App too, man. Shout out to my dog. I'm not gonna say your government name because I don't know. Shout out to T Burwell. Still can't send super chats, but salute. Appreciate the 5-piece in the Cash App. Shout out to my dog Unc Dre's Finest with the 11-piece in the super chat. Nephew, keep doing what you do. Oh yeah, man, I don't know how to do nothing else but me. What now? Now what? And appreciate y'all in that Cash App. Here's what Shakur Stevenson said, man. He say, keep adding fuel to the fire. Zepeda will pay for it. Shout out to my dog, Nate with the 2-piece in that Cash App. Appreciate you, big dog. Shakur says, Zepeda, y'all adding fuel to my fire, referring to his haters, his doubters, people talking shit about him. He said, y'all are going to make Williams Zepeda pay for it. Writer's Block, what up? What up, not me? So I want to know, Shakur fans in the chat, Shakur fans watching the playback, are we holding them to that? Or y'all going to move the goalpost like y'all do every fight? If this fight happens, he says Zepeda going to pay for it. We adding fuel to the fire. Are y'all going to hold him accountable for that? And this is what I be talking about. Like, bro, you're not that type of fighter, fam. He talk like a knockout artist, bro. He talk like somebody that be stepping on dudes. You might outpoint him. What he gonna pay? He gonna have to get extra steps to chase you or some shit. And he does this every time. Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass. Oh, I'm gonna knock him out. Oh, if I don't knock him out, I'm gonna retire. Oh, I'm gonna beat him the hell up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. There's a fine line between selling the fight and saying that you're gonna do some shit that everybody know you're not gonna do. Everybody know you not gonna do. Now prove me wrong, but what are the chances of Shakur Stevenson sitting in the pocket with that boy and making him pay? He gonna play it safe like he always do, bro. He gonna play it safe like he always do. And this is what I'm saying about the Twitter shit with him specifically. We don't want to hear that no more. We don't believe you no more. You have to show us, bro. Show us. We got Joseph Jackson in the building, brand new Shakur Stevenson fan. I see you. I guess Shakur is now your fighter at 135 and Devin's at 147. So now you like Shakur and shit. Joseph must need some sleep with the fighters he be supporting. Thank Father say getting beat up. Man, who? Thank Father. I'm serious, bro. Dead ass serious. Jamel Hearn, I give you that. Other than Jamel Hearn, what's the high level fighter that Shakur just beat up, bro? Like, who he beating up? Matter of fact, when's the last he beat up Yoshino? Who he beating up, bro? What do y'all consider beating somebody up, bro? Like, I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, he don't be beating niggas up. He talk like he do. But he didn't beat up Edwin. He didn't beat up Nakathila. He didn't beat up Oscar Valdez, bro. He beat up Padley on 2 days' notice, who had a full-time job. Conceição, I like Conceição. I like that fight. He fought well in that fight. But he ain't really been beating shit up at 135, is what I'm telling y'all. So I just wanted to document for y'all that he talking that talk. We're going to see if he walked that walk. And this is the one, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, if he perform well in this fight, if the fight does happen, then you got to give him all the credit in the world. Because this is the type of style that a lot of people, myself included, have questions about when it comes to Shakur? The volume, the power, the work rate, and it's not about skill. See, a lot of people are like, yo, Shakur is so much more skilled than Williams Zepeda. Why do people have these questions? People have questions about Shakur Stevenson's will, his mentality, his dog, right? His ability to be in the fire and have the heart to stand in that fire and just put it out. That's what people worry about, bro. That's the test, not skill. He is far more skilled than Zepeda. He's far more talented than Zepeda. The question that a lot of people have is, will he use that skill to play it safe and run and just get a victory? Or will he use that skill to step on that motherfucker and show that he liked that? He's good enough to where he should be able to sit there and make that dude miss, make him pay, and just put on a clinic, look freaking phenomenal, bro. That's what people want to see, because the last time we seen him, he turning his back to motherfuckers running. And this is how I know, you know why he went life and death with Tevin Farmer? Because Tevin Farmer showed dog. He showed heart. You said life and death with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer went life and death with him too. And there was a clear skill gap between Tevin and Zepeda. Listen to what I'm saying, because I'm teaching you something, young man. Tevin Farmer is a far better counterpuncher. Tevin Farmer has better footwork. Tevin Farmer has better defense. Tevin Farmer has faster hands than Zepeda. Tevin Farmer is more skilled than Zepeda. But Tevin Farmer couldn't deal with that relentlessness because Zepeda just wouldn't stop coming. So that made Tevin Farmer's skill gap shrink a little bit. Then when it shrunk a little bit, in order for Tevin to fight back, he had to take those punches to the body. He had to stand in that fire and counter. He had to stay on that back foot, hold, grapple, be a dog when he needed to be a dog, wrestle when he needed to wrestle. He had to do all of that to lose 2 times. So there's the difference, bro. A lot of y'all looking at skill. It ain't just about skill. It ain't just about skill. It's about will. It's about having the will to be like, man, I don't give a damn how hard you pushing, how hard you pressing, how hard you coming at me. I'm going to stand right here and I believe in my skill enough. I'm just going to pick you the fuck apart. We haven't seen Shakur Stevenson do that against a Zepeda level fighter. He wouldn't even sit there and just lay it down on motherfucking Oscar Valdez like that. And all Oscar Valdez was coming with a left hook, he was still fucking respectful. He ain't just sit there and put it on Edwin like that. So we got questions like, yo, this motherfucker throw 100 punches around and he ain't gonna stop coming at you. Are you gonna run the whole time, or you gonna just sit there in that motherfucking fire and fire that left hand when he try to throw them combinations? Slip that combination and throw that right hook right there in the pocket and still trusting your defense? Or are you gonna just step back, feint jab, step back, feint jab, step back, then I throw a check right hook. Feint, step back, feint, step back, jab, check right hook, jab, check right hook. What you gonna do? Step back. What you gonna do? Run away. Back on the ropes now, turn around. Back on the ropes now, turn around. Step back, jab. Step back, jab. We don't want to see that shit, bro. That's the question that people have. Hopefully that shit makes sense, bro. 2 cents boxing in the building. What's up? Salute. Yeah, DP, step back, jab, step back, check right hook. Step back, jab, feint, step back, jab, feint, step back, jab, feint, step back, jab. Like that, bop it, pull it, twist it. Bop it, pull it, twist it. Yeah. Come on, bro. Shout out to Ty Drake for 5-piece, no biscuit in super chat. I have asked you people to stop saying beat up, knocked out to describe Shakur performance. Please and thank you. Yeah. I'm with that. Yeah, I'm with that. You want to see him fight dumb. No, I want to see him fight like Floyd did Canelo. He not good enough, is what you're saying? I want to see him fight how Floyd fought Maidana. Is he not good enough? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying he's not good enough to fight a pressure fighter and get rid of his pressure by picking him apart? Is that what you're saying? You saying he got to run from a pressure fighter to win? Is that what you're saying? Is he just not good enough? Is that what you're saying? His skills not sublime enough? And is it too much to ask for this? That part, what Knight Rider put in the fucking chat. You niggas okay with a nigga running and being overly defensive with the way that Shakur Stevenson talks about himself. Y'all are crazy than the motherfucker. Y'all got to be some of the craziest people I ever came across in my life, bro. How you get the nigga, I'm going to beat this nigga up, this nigga going to pay for it, nigga, I'm about to do this, I'm going to do that, nigga, and then run from him the whole fight to get the victory, bro. And y'all niggas like, yeah, all you got to do is win. All I do is win, no matter what. Got fainting on my mind, I won't never give it up. Every time he step up to me, I'ma step back like this. Throw a faint jab, throw a faint jab, throw a faint jab, faint jab, faint jab, faint. All I do is defense. All I do is defense, cause I'm scared of power. Throw my faint jab. Another one. Oh, damn. I should trademark that shit, man. 503, what's up, dog? Do your thing. do your thing, Night Rider. I don't give a damn, man. You the homie. Do what you do. Put that shit everywhere, man. Make that shit go viral, man. But it's the truth, though, nigga. Listen, bro. What I look like saying, look, bro, I'm the best debater and shit. You niggas can't talk boxing with me. I'm better than all you niggas. Y'all trash. I got all the facts. I got the better opinions. I got the gift of gab. Y'all cannot fuck with me. What I look like saying that and then don't never drop a link? What I look like saying that and you ain't never seen me go to nobody platform and debate them and shit? What do I look like talking like that? And then I don't stand on it. I block everybody that disagree with me. I don't never drop no link. I just do my videos, do my live streams and shit. At least I'm growing. At least I'm winning. That's the Shakur Stevenson analogy, bro. Like, nigga, I beat your ass, nigga. You a bitch, nigga, bitch. Nigga, bitch, you bitch ass, nigga, you bitch. Bitch, I'ma beat you up, nigga. I promise I'ma beat you up, bitch. Nigga gonna pay for it, bitch ass, bitch. Then he get in the goddamn ring and all I do is faint, no matter what. Every time I step up in the ring and he jump at me, my hands go up. And they stay there, step back, faint jab, step back. Like, that's all he do, bro. Unless he know he gonna fuck you up. If he done sparred you before, oh, nigga, if he Jamel Hearn, bro, and I done sparred you like 50, 11 times and beat your ass, nigga, Shakur gonna look like a demon, nigga. If you Robson Kasasi out and I whipped your ass before the 2016 Olympics, and I know you can't fuck with me because I whooped your ass in sparring when I was a teenager, nigga. When I get you in the ring, nigga, I'm walking to you. I'm beating up your body. I'm betting money on myself to stop you and shit. I'm doing you dirty. But if you an African cop named Nakathila and I ain't never shared the ring with you and I take a punch off your shoulder and that shit kind of hurt a little bit, nigga, I might just make Andre Ward, my former manager and mentor, I might just make him be like, yo, Shakur, you got to do more. I might have Tim Bradley on the broadcast talking shit about me. When the nigga know you, when he know you, and he done had you in a couple times in sparring, that nigga a demon. But if he ain't never been in the ring with you and you got any kind of wreck, any kind of thump, boy, that boy whole fighting style changed. All I'm telling y'all, and then I'm gonna go to Eddie Hearn because I'm gonna be. See, I did the channel this way or the show this way because now I'm about to take up for Shakur Stevenson in the next segment, right? Because I just always like to tell the truth, bro. And the fact of the matter is, when you say Williams and Zepeda gonna pay for it, and you've been giving us empty promises for a lot of your fights recently, bro. It's the same thing I say about Tank Davis as a diehard Tank Davis fan. I love that the nigga quiet, bro. We don't want to see you tweet. We don't want to see you talk, bro. We don't want to see you talk. We don't want to see you tweet. Number one, you got to fight the Lamont Roach fight because you got to show niggas that you really like that and you a dog and you answer bad performances by going straight back to it. And nigga, you just got to go perform in the ring, bro. And that's coming from a nigga in Tank Davis that usually when he say, I'm going to knock you the fuck out, nigga, that's what he do. So even him falling short just one time of the goal of the mission, niggas like, yo, we don't want to hear from you. Now imagine Shakur Stevenson, who tells you he gonna beat a nigga ass every single time. He talk just like Tank, and he do what he say he gonna do about 40% of the time. Tank talk just like him about what he gonna do to his opponents, and he do that shit 90% of the time. If we gonna tell Tank, yo, bro, be quiet and just stay in the gym, and nigga, when you get back to Lamont Roach, nigga, you gotta do that nigga dirty. If we gonna tell him that, we can't tell Shakur, look, bro, we don't want to hear that shit. Just go do it. We can't tell him the same thing. That's all I'm telling y'all, bro. I got a couple super chats. Real quick. Shout out to Not Me 5P. Maybe I can get my camera back going. I think it's I was lagging a little bit. I think I'm good now. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Shout out to my dog, Not Me 5P. 5 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. Did you see the fighter meeting with Stanionis and Ennis? You can tell Stanionis' confidence. I smell an upset. I can't wait for Saturday. Thoughts? Yeah, I saw the meeting. You know my official pick. I can't give it to everybody because I gotta respect the channel members. But I said this. I don't know if you were at that live stream, Not Me. Any man that's like, yo, my baby about to be born. I'm a father of 3, bro. I'm a father of 3. Standing on his woman is about to drop his baby any minute. Anybody that's willing to risk the birth of their baby to fight somebody, bro, that's a serious mofo that's really coming to try to beat you up. So I didn't even, like, yes, I saw the fighter meeting, and yes, he seems confident. I didn't even need to know how he behaved at the fighters meeting. The moment they was like, yeah, his woman about to drop a baby, but he missing the birth of his baby to fight a motherfucker. I'm like, oh yeah, he not coming to play. He not coming to play, and that's good for Boots. Because so many times what people have said about Boots, oh, he gonna be better when the competition step up. Oh, he wasn't motivated for Karen. That's why he looked flatter. That's why this happened. That's why that happened. Well, you unifying. Turkey Al-Sheikh is putting the ring on the line for you. So you're gonna have your I think they putting the lineal on the line. I don't know how that worked, but I know the ring for sure. So the ring, the WBA, and the IBF for sure. I don't know about the lineal. I have to do research on that. But because Bud, I don't know how you could be the lineal when Bud Crawford was lineal and he didn't lose. He dropped his belts and moved up. But whatever, bro. The point is, yeah, I saw it, Not Me. Standing on this is confident because, bro, like, ring is lineal. Okay, bet, Tony T. Thank you. So they putting all that shit on the line. So you motivated, right? You getting your unification. You getting everything that you wanted, right? So they could just throw the ring on the line. I guess you just gotta start it over if the nigga move up. But that ain't how you didn't beat them up. Like I feel like that shit shouldn't. Whatever, bro. I don't feel like the ring, when a lineal champion drops his belts and move up, they shouldn't put the lineal back on the line until it's for undisputed, bro. Does that make sense? Am I tripping? Like, okay, you got a lineal champion. The lineal ring champion drops his shit, moves up to the next weight class, right? No problem. When it's vacant, that shit shouldn't get put back on the line until the next undisputed run, until the next undisputed fight. Then you put that shit back on the line, bro. But how do they get the fight for the ring and lineal? And there's 2 other fucking champions. Now, I think these the 2 best. I think Boots will reign supreme over every nigga in the division currently, right? For as long as he stay. But We don't know that, nigga. We need to see him fight Brian Norman, right? Now, I think Mario Barrios is the weakest link after how he looked against Ramos, right? I think that shit is, true. But we still need to see somebody knock him the fuck out and knock him off. That's my thoughts, bro. Like, but anyway, I say all that. I went off on a tangent. Yes, Stanley Onus is confident, bro. And yes, I feel like Boots should be up for this. It should be time. It's time, bro. This is the moment he been waiting for. So we'll see how he performs. Salute to you though, not me. Appreciate the support, bro. All right. I gotta move on to this, bro. And I did that in order specifically because now Eddie Hearn speaks on Shakur Stevenson versus Williams Zepeda. And I don't know about Shakur Stevenson fans, but bro, this shit pissed me off it was like 2 or 3 minutes. It's like 30 minutes into his interview with IFL TV, Trey W234. What up, bro? And Eddie speaked on Shakur Stevenson versus Williams Zepeda, and he admitted that Shakur Stevenson ducked Williams Zepeda in another interview. Yeah, I got it. So I'm about to, shit. So I'm about to take up for Shakur for a second. Then I got to do another segment where I got to ask some questions, bro. Then we'll get to the tank stuff. But y'all know we working over here. We got to cover all the topics. But dog. So anyway, I'm going to stick to the IFL. I'm going to do the IFL shit. Then Eddie was talking to Shakur too, right? Or said something else to another outlet that I'm going to go over with y'all. And matter of fact, it's short enough I can play it. Y'all want me to play it for y'all? So we can all be on the same page in case y'all didn't hear it. If you want me to play the clip, let me know y'all want me to play it if you haven't heard it. I'll play the clip for y'all. It's only 2 minutes long. Then I'll react to it for y'all so y'all can see where I'm coming from. Y'all want me to just play the IFL TV shit that Eddie did? Yeah, I'll play it for y'all. I got y'all, bro. Hold on. I got y'all. And then I'm gonna play the other clip I'm talking about too. That ain't nobody talking about. Niggas gonna go talk about it now. When I play it, which is cool, just credit your boy. But let's get into it. I'm gonna play both of them. I'm gonna do the IFL shit first with Aaron. Then I'm gonna do the duck talk shit. Hold on. I'm getting it teed up for y'all. I gotta turn my camera off. Y'all know I'm gonna be tripping. Just give me a minute, y'all. I got y'all. Smash that like button, man. Okay, I got it. There you go. There you go. What up, right side? Salute, bro. Salute, fam. I see you, dog. Salute to my dog right side in the building, bro. Hey, I just want to say the people that be doing them, the people that be putting the timestamp in that shit for you, bro, those people are goated like a motherfucker, bro. They are some of the most goated people that you'll ever come across. The ones that timestamp that shit for you, fire. Absolute fire, bro. Absolute fire. Like this dude right here, bro. Hold on. This guy right here, bro. Buddy deserve a whole award out here. Shout out to my dog Free Smoke with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say only comp Shakur fought was Valdez and Hearn, and his plus minus went down to like 11. Wait till he got 100 punches of rounds coming at him. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. That's why I hope they get it done. Shout out to my dog GM with the 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. It is sounding broke out here. Damn. All right, here we go. Let's. It's only like 2 minutes. I'm going to let it play, then I'm going to react to it.
Right. Let's move away from AJ.
Hold on, bro. Be having to. Rain, I see you in the building. What's up? All right, there we go. It should be good now. All right, I'm going to play the whole. I'm going to let it play. It's only 2 minutes. Then we'll.
And Zepeda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, look, it's a bit of a in Saudi. One was the first fight. Originally, it was going to be Cordina. Shakur was injured. Then it was going to be Schofield. Then it ended up being Padley. Obviously, timing-wise, there's now not going to be a show in Saudi in the summer. So there has been conversations about a potential fight with Shakur and Zepeda. But financially, it's different because it's not in Saudi. So right now, there's no agreement on that fight. One thing's for sure, Shakur Stevenson is the champion. He ain't stepping away from that fight. There's only one person that can away from that. Conversation with Eric Gomez from Golden Boy. And we will be going to DAZN to say, let's make Shakur Stevenson against Zepeda happen. It's one of the best fights in the sport. And we'll have that conversation with DAZN this week. Obviously, we're at the benefit of Eric Gomez and Oscar with DAZN. We're with DAZN. Let's make the fight happen. It's a great fight. You know, I said to Eric, maybe we could look at some kind of Matchroom Golden Boy 5v5 on the undercard as well. And let's do a huge show. So that's what we're pushing for at the moment. And from our side, 100%, Shakur Stevenson against Zepeda will be next.
What's happening with your 5v5 with Warren?
All right, then they started going into the 5v5. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Let me fix this. So it's a couple of things that made me pissed off. Number one, right off the rip, why didn't Eddie Hearn take up for Shakur Stevenson? Why didn't he go at Turkey, bro? That was the first thing. Like, he started making excuses for Turkey. Oh, it was supposed to be in Saudi Arabia, but since it's not in Saudi Arabia, it's coming to America. And so, like, what that matter for? If he gave the man a number that he said he was going to pay the man, and he went back on his word to your fighter, why the fuck ain't you criticizing him for that? Number one, right off the rip. Number two, which was crazy to hear, they were planning to do 2 fights in Saudi Arabia for Shakur Stevenson. So why the fuck did Shakur sign to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn signed Shakur Stevenson with no plans to put any of Matchroom's budget into him. He wasn't trying to make a single fight for Shakur Stevenson. He signed Shakur Stevenson so he could loan him out to Turkey and just sit back and collect a promotional fee. So I want to ask Shakur Stevenson himself and his fans today, like, is Eddie Hearn still the best promoter in boxing? He won't take up for you. He won't take up for you, number one. Number two, he signed you and wasn't trying to spend no money on you, just make money off of you. He wanted to make money off of you and not invest in you. But he the best promoter because he talk good shit. Then the glaring shit in that clip, the glaring shit that ain't nobody talking about. Why they gotta go to DAZN already? It's only April. Why they gotta go to the zone for money and shit? For a fight card between Shakur and Williams and Zepeda. Eddie ain't got no more money in his budget. People love to talk this PBC broke shit. They ain't got no money. Amazon ain't giving them no money. Why do Eddie Hearn in Matchroom and Eric Gomez and Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, why do they have to go to the zone for some money to try to put on the fight already? And it's only fucking April. Another thing I noticed, you a promoter, you Matchroom, you Eddie Hearn. Why the fuck you gotta go to the zone to get money anyway? Why can't you just put up the money? He say Shakur is the champion. Why can't you put up the money for your champion? Y'all give me a second. These are the things people don't talk about, though. It's April and you already got to get more money. They give you a budget to begin the year. You done ran through your whole budget in 4-5 months. And on top of that, if you haven't run through your budget, why aren't you willing to use some of that to give Shakur and Oscar the fight? Or Williams and Zepeda the fight? Why don't you want to put the fight on? Why is Eddie Hearn doing everything he can to pass the buck for somebody else to pay for this money? Turkey, you pay for this shit. The zone, you want to pay for this shit? Why won't the nigga pay for Shakur fight, bro? Shout out to my dog GM. He say Eddie sounding broke out here. I think I already read that. My bad, big dog. Shout out to my dog Terrence Trotter with a 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. Eddie ain't got no paper. That's what it looked like. Soon as Turkey and game out the equation, now Eddie got to talk to Golden Boy. He got to go talk to the zone and shit. Why can't you just Matchroom doing so well? You said you ain't worried about Turkey. Y'all doing 20. We do 24 cards a year without Turkey. If he wants to do that, he can do that with Dana White. We do 24, 30, 35, 50, 11 cards without Turkey. Can Shakur versus Zepeda be one of them, Eddie? Can we get you? So you do 34, 35, 50, 60, 79, 82, 83 cards without Turkey Al-Sheikh. Can Shakur versus Zepeda be one of them, sir? Trey W 234 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. Leonard Ellaby been said he a trash promoter. I'm telling you, bro. Eddie got the boy food out here. Free Smoke 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. Why can't Matchroom put on the fight without Golden Boy? Because Oscar De La Hoya is unwilling to do that. He know he got the leverage. I'm gonna get there. Stay right there, Free Smoke. I'm working my way to that. Because Eddie said the only person that can pull out is Zepeda. Shakur can't pull out because he's the champion. Cap. We're gonna get there. I promise. We got Tiffany with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. No biscuit in the super chat. She said absolutely nothing. She just showing love to the channel. I appreciate that, Tiffany. Now, back to what I was saying, bro. So he's going to the zone. Why can't he put the fight on himself and why he ain't got no money? That was the other thing. Thirdly, Ed is so trash. Why is he just now going? Because this interview was like a day ago or maybe 2 days ago. Why this nigga here, bro? So he loses the Boots, Ennis, and Karen purse bid to the German promoter, right? And then he has to negotiate with the German promoter so his fighter doesn't have to fucking go to Germany to fight as the champion, right? And they work out a deal, and then Karen ends up coming over here so Boots, Ennis can fight over there instead of just winning the purse bid in the first fucking place. Then he waits for Shakur versus Zepeda to get ordered before he decides to go to the zone to see if they can make the fight himself. It took Turkey lowballing Shakur, Shakur getting mad about it publicly, letting you know he's not happy about it. Then the WBC orders the goddamn fight, killing Shakur Stevenson's any leverage that he had. You're letting the world know you don't want to put no money up for him because you were sending them to Saudi Arabia. So now everybody knows you wasn't planning on investing in them. So you're being forced to invest in them now if you have to. And the exacerbated, you wait for them to order the shit before you go to the zone. Why didn't you go to the zone in the first place? Quick, I see you in the building. What's up? Now Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy know that you don't want to put no money up for the fight because y'all are negotiating, but you like, I got to go to the zone. And now they get to know the number that the zone might be willing to pay or might not be willing to pay. And now they can just sit back and wait because Shakur is the one that cares about his money. Williams and Zepeda don't give a fuck about his money. Maybe a lot of y'all don't understand how bad it is and how much of a malpractice of representation it is to allow your champion to be put in a situation where he got a negotiation deadline on him. He might end up going to purse bid. You don't want to put no money up for his fight. And you wait until the last minute to go to goddamn the zone for the budget. If Eddie was doing his fucking job, he should have went to the zone first, let them approve it, and then take the money that they approved and then tried to go make the fight before it got ordered to purse bid. Because now, believe it or not, this shit gonna sound crazy to y'all when I say it. Williams Zepeda, since he don't care about how much money he make, his team has the leverage. Because they know whatever he get, he gonna be happy with. Shakur's the one that cares about money, bro. He's the one that cares. And he got a promoter that ain't trying to put no money up for him. This shit is crazy, bro. And the longer it goes, because this shit was ordered a few days ago, and they say they got till May 6th. The longer this shit goes, the less his leverage gets. The less chances he gets, because Golden Boy can wait him out because Zepeda don't give a fuck how much money he make. Shakur's turning down money. And so much so, in fact, that we got to ask the question, did Shakur Stevenson, so that Eddie Hearn is on bullshit. Rolo, he was never fighting Jake Paul. Never fighting Jake Paul. Jake Paul is lying, sir. But don't worry. We're going to get there. Stay on topic. We're talking about Shakur Stevenson right now. Salute to you, though. So, Eddie, yes, why is Jay Prince getting paid? All these niggas in Shakur Stevenson pocket, and this is the position that he in. This the position that he in. Crazy, bro. Absolute crazy. Absolute crazy, bro. Eddie Hearn should be fired immediately. Jay Prince, Josh Dubin, all of them. Because Shakur Stevenson is getting lined up. They got him in the crosshairs. They are running one of the most blatant plays that you can run on a nigga. I'm telling you, this shit is getting crazy. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing with the 10-piece no biscuit in the super chat. What if Shakur just faking he with Eddie to avoid certain fights? Because why Eddie not spending no money? Shakur seeming like B-side. Tank tried to warn folks, all this Eddie, the best promoter, is bullshit. I agree. Shout out to 2 Cents in that super chat with the 10-piece. I agree. Eddie, I've been telling people Eddie on bullshit, and now he got Shakur in a precarious position. Because if Golden Boy win the purse bid, if Golden Boy wins everything, nigga, you gonna have to fight on the Golden Boy card. All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this one time, bro. The third party shots and shit not gonna work. I didn't say trust me. I say trust me or don't, and I'm telling y'all what my sources are saying. And then I'm gonna make sense of why the shit Jake Paul said don't make no sense. I'm gonna get to that part in the show, but what you niggas is not gonna do is interrupt the fucking show and try to talk about something that I'm gonna get to later. Chill out, put your seatbelt on, right? Hit my damn like button, and when we get there, you can agree with it or you cannot agree with it. I'm building up to it. Stop trying to hijack my shit, because you know I respond to everything. You know I'm with the smoke. You know you niggas can hit a link and talk to me. So stay on fucking topic, bro. Or just don't type until I'm talking about what the fuck you want to talk about. Back to Shakur, though. So for Shakur Stevenson, he has to put himself in a position to wash William Zepeda or have to take way less money in order to fight this man. This shit is diabolical. Eddie Hearn is trash, and I hope Shakur Stevenson knows it now. And I wonder, is Eddie Hearn still the best promoter in boxing? Now I gotta ask y'all, did Shakur duck Zepeda? Because I caught wind of this. And this is another reason why Eddie Hearn is fucking trash. Remember when Shakur first signed to Eddie and Eddie threw him under the bus? Yeah, I was told not to make the Tank Davis fight. Everybody remember that? If you remember that, say yeah, I remember. Do everybody remember that shit, man? When he first signed to Eddie, Eddie was like, yeah, I was instructed to make fights, none of which were the Gervonta Davis fight. Well, Eddie did another interview on top of the IFL TV one. I couldn't believe what the fuck I heard. I could not believe what the fuck I heard. I couldn't believe it, bro. Find this shit. Hold up. Okay, here it is right here. Hold on. I'm going to get it teed up for y'all. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Y'all listen to this shit. This shit is from Fight Hype. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not, bro. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not, right? Watch this shit.
Elaborate about Shakur Stevenson. He said that the number of negotiations with Zepeda were a little low.
Excuse me. We had a deal with His Excellency to have one fight and then fight Zepeda. Now that fight was supposed to take place in Saudi. Now the fight was potentially taking place in New York, and the numbers change. You know, it's not.
Let me play that shit again. Did he say that they were supposed to fight in New York? Hold on, bro. Bro, listen to this shit again and somebody tell me if I'm tripping. Like, really tell me if I'm tripping.
Now the fight was potentially taking place in New York. And
hold on, bro.
Now the fight was potentially taking place in New York.
Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Zepeda's coach said that we were supposed to fight him in May? But he turned it down, talking about he wanted more time or some shit. What fight card is in May in New York? Ain't that the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo card? Yo, yo, get the fuck, hey, get Eddie Hearn the fuck away from you, dog. This nigga, bro, the nigga was telling the truth. Unless Eddie lying on his own fighter again. Bruh. Get Eddie, dog. Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, dog. Eddie. Shakur, leave that nigga. Bro, did he? Dog. Yo. Imagine a nigga, right? And this ain't no shade, bro. But I'm tired of niggas playing with me, right? Imagine a nigga questioning my sources, right? Imagine a nigga questioning my integrity. Imagine a nigga thinking I'm capping. And then coming over here and giving me a rumor. And we both know where you got that shit from. We both know who making videos on that shit. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you got all the questions in the world for me and challenging me, but running with that shit. Boy, y'all niggas out here cooked and don't even know it, bro. Don't even fucking know it, bro. That shit crazy. Anyway, this nigga, bro. This nigga, dog. Had the fight in New York and turned this shit down. That god damn, bro. And Eddie Hearn let the cat out the bag. That nigga said that nigga lying. Y'all told me Zepeda coach was lying, bro. Y'all told me the nigga was lying. And now Eddie Hearn is confirming the shit that nigga we was negotiating for them niggas to fight in May. And originally, they were going to be in Saudi on the Canelo card, but they wanted to put the nigga in New York because the nigga from Newark. And so the number had to be lower because they ain't got no fans coming to that bitch. And they was going to put him, Devin, T.O., and Ryan on the same card. I think Shakur just didn't want. I don't think it's some money no more. I think that nigga turned it down because he didn't want to be on the preliminary card. You know how they do the matchroom shit on YouTube before they get to the main card? They talking that money shit. I think he turned it down because he just didn't want to be the motherfucking preliminary and shit. You know the shit they put on the YouTube channel, not the one that don't come on the zone, right? They had that nigga on the preliminary card. Since we want to go with rumors and just talk shit or whatever, then, you know, the rumor is the nigga turned the shit down to fight in New York because he was going to be on the undercard of Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo as the preliminary card. The nigga was going to fight before the invitation people even got there. His shit was going to be like the pandemic and shit. That's the shit right there. Yeah, that's the rumor and shit. Hey, everybody else do it, nigga. Why I can't make nothing up? Why I can't make nothing up, nigga? You love when Bill Haney do it, nigga. Why I can't do it? Fuck you mean? Speculation is crazy. You just made up the rumor. Bill Haney makes shit up all the time. Why can't I do it, bro? But nah, in all reality, because I want to move on to the next topic, right? In all reality, see, niggas be playing with me, bro. Your little disrespectful ass gonna learn today. Sit your ass down for a minute. Sit your ass down for a minute, nigga. Sit the fuck down for a minute, bruh. Anyway, last thing on Shakur. Get the fuck away from Eddie, bro. That nigga ain't trying to put no money up for you. This nigga is spilling the beans that you really was negotiating for a fight in May when you said you wasn't. His whole plan was to just make money off of you and never invest any money into you. Just do what you gotta do to get this last fight and get the fuck up out of there, bro. Because that man trying to do you dirty. That man trying to do you super dirty. Super dirty. Tank Davis does not have a new trainer. Mustafa went on Mill City Boxing. The guy that Tank was seen with in the goddamn video and the pictures that came out, and everybody was speculating that he had a new trainer. Mustafa said, nah, he just always get work here with me. When he come to Atlanta, he always get work. I'm not his trainer. That seemed like news to a lot of people. He said it on Mill City Boxing yesterday. Did I go live Wednesday night? For those of y'all that's always here, did I do a live show Wednesday night? Just a yes or no question. Did I do a live show Wednesday night? All right, yeah, I did. Bet. I didn't do one last night. I did one Wednesday night. Now, when I did that live show and this topic came up, didn't I say, hold on, let me text my source inside of Gervonta Tank Davis camp to see if this is true or not? Did I do that? Okay. When I did that, didn't I tell you guys directly that I was told he's just getting work with him? He's not his new trainer. No plans for the future yet. Wasn't that the report that I gave to y'all? Okay. All right. So, the exact same person that I texted that, I said, yo, what's up with this Jake Paul shit? Is there any truth to this Jake Paul shit? Which leads me to our main topic of the day. And they told me no. Jake Paul is lying. Tank Davis would never fight no fucking Jake Paul. What weight class would they fight in anyway? That's the report that I have. You can choose to believe it or you can choose not to believe it. What I won't do is have my integrity called into question. What I won't do is have how accurate I am all the time fucking ignored, whether it be my opinion, whether it be my reporting. Because if I do get something wrong, I correct myself. All I'm telling y'all is I'm told that shit is a lie. Now, you can believe it or you don't have to believe it. You got a mind of your own, just like I got a mind of my own. So fuck the reports for a second. Fuck the reports for a second. It wasn't a person in his locker room that he was going to call out. I've already reported he was really going to call out Keyshawn Davis. Now, you see Keyshawn's fighting Edwin. You see top-ranking Premier Boxing champions are doing business together. You see that Bob Arum says he was going to the Gervonta Tank Davis fight and watching Tank Davis because they were talking about him fighting some of his fighters. But again, bro, don't believe me. Please, believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. Here's the things that I want to bring to the table and give you my opinion on it. If we are to believe this shit is true, you mean to tell me the same nigga that's so scary, he put rehydration clauses on nigga, is the same nigga that'll fight a nigga that weighs 100 pounds more than him? Is that what y'all telling me? Queens of Boxing Talk, what's up? Nick J in the building. I think they got a show tonight. Y'all go check them out. So hold on. The same nigga that don't care about nothing but money. The same nigga that don't care about nothing but his money has Jake Paul on the table for way more money, but he's turning down the Jake Paul fight in order to fight Lamont Roach in a tougher fight for less money. The same nigga that reached out to Shakur, reached out to Keyshawn out of Shakur and Keyshawn's own mouth, had final negotiations with Lomachenko, but Loma pulled out. The nigga that's reaching out to every champion in his own fucking weight class is the same nigga that's willing to do a circus fight? So Jake Paul get you $40, $50 million for show on Netflix. You got that on the table. But you turn that shit down to fight Lamont Roach? Why? Can somebody make that make sense, please? Because if what Jake Paul is saying is true, that would mean Tank Davis has this nigga on the table, could fight that nigga, but instead is going into a fight that was his toughest fight of his career. And if he lose that motherfucker, it fucks up the Jake Paul fight altogether. This same nigga that don't care about nothing but fucking money. The same nigga that don't care about his legacy. The same nigga that ain't got no dog in him. The same nigga that ain't got no self-belief in him. It's taking... Jake Paul is willing to negotiate shit where they agree not to knock each other out in his contracts. He's willing to negotiate shit to where they just scam fucking fans and get money and fight 60 or 70-year-olds. So him and Tank could have put something in the contract for play to build the fight up, get millions of dollars, and get that shit easy. That nigga turned that down to put it in jeopardy to take on a tougher fight for way less money. Does Tank Davis have a clone or something? Y'all make no fucking sense, bro. Jake Paul was like 225 pounds when he fought motherfucking Tyson. Tank, Ryan only wanted to weigh 136, and Tank like, no, you can't make 135, nigga, rehydration clause. So the rehydration clause, nigga, is also the nigga that'll fight somebody 100 pounds more than him. The money nigga that only care about his money is the same nigga that'll turn down money to take on a tougher fight. Make that shit make sense, please, somebody. Don't just, yep. Don't just put bullshit in my chat. Really explain to me how your mind takes you to the nigga that's scary because niggas are too big, he too little. He too fucking little. How is the little nigga that's scared to fight big niggas about to fight a nigga that's 100 pounds bigger than him? How is the money nigga that only want easy ass fights turning down an exhibition money grab for a tough ass legacy fight with his entire reputation on the line? Please. World of Animals, 5-piece, no bitch getting super chat. They believe anything negative against Tank. Shit crazy. Facts. Now, take it a step further. You know how much you gotta hate a nigga to criticize some shit that didn't even happen? Think about that shit. Do you understand how diabolical it is and how much you gotta hate a nigga who was about to do the wrong thing, but then turned out to do the right thing? About to do the bullshit, let y'all tell it, right? About to do the fuck shit, about to do the shit that is trash and fight Jake Paul, and then does a complete 180 and does the right shit, the dog shit, the champion shit, the legacy shit. And instead of being like, yo, I'm glad that nigga did the right thing, got some straightening, that nigga back, he a dog, he this, he that. Instead of that, you rather hate on a nigga for some shit that he didn't even fucking do. And here I am telling you, being honest with you, look, my chat saw me, y'all saw me. I got a source. Everybody know I got a source. I asked the nigga straight up, Tank got a new trainer? Is this gonna be his new trainer? No, this not gonna be his new trainer. He just getting work. He just getting work. Then the next day, that same trainer goes out and verifies everything I reported to y'all. Same nigga told me the Jake Paul shit is a lie. Believe it or don't believe it, bro. I just know the shit don't make sense. How your team reaching out to all these top-notch fighters, but Jake Paul at the same time? Jake Paul was about to fight Canelo, bro. Our source is Jake Paul. Ain't all these niggas capable of lying? Ain't Jake Paul a master manipulator of the media? Didn't Jake Paul expose Canelo when Canelo ducked him and showed his contract? Y'all want Tank to show the Shakur contract, and this is my problem with you niggas. And you always cook yourselves, bro. When something's in favor of Tank Davis, he got to do everything. He got to put paperwork out there for you niggas. When it don't look good for another nigga, you won't take Tank at his word. I got to sit up here and I got to be Sherlock Holmes to you niggas. I got to sit up here and I got to be motherfucking Watson. Nigga, I got to be motherfucking top-notch detective out this bitch. I got to do everything. Got to show paperwork, provide paperwork, and all that shit. But let a nigga say some negative shit about Tank Davis that you can use negatively. You gonna believe his motherfucking word. You niggas is, boy, y'all some hating ass niggas. No, it was not Pitbull, bro. It was Keyshawn Davis, fam. What up, Silver? That's what I was told. Do I believe it? It makes sense to me. The nigga was about to fight Loma. Top ranking PBC were already in talks. Keyshawn Davis went on live TV and admitted that him and Tank Davis were having negotiations. I could see that shit happening. I could see him trying to throw you niggas off. I could see him not wanting to tell you who he was going to call out because he don't like giving niggas his plans. You going to shit on him anyway. And that's another thing that I'll cook on, bro. It's another thing I'll cook on just really quickly. This idea, I have no reason to not believe somebody that's been highly accurate for me. I have no reason not to believe somebody that's about to give me one of the biggest interviews in YouTube boxing history that's going to make all y'all shut the fuck up. I have no reason not to believe them. That's my problem with niggas, bro. You lucky I know how to hold water and be quiet. I have no reason, bro. I have no reason not to believe what I'm being told when what I'm about to do to this game is going to fuck you all up. Yeah, it's going to fuck up the whole game. And y'all going to truly see what the fuck is up. We build real relationships over here, man. We doing real shit over here, and real is recognizing real. You niggas will see soon enough, and sooner than you think too. Already locked in, already scheduled. Gonna be pre-recording it in the future. Gonna be dropping it on your fucking head out of nowhere. If you know, you know. If you see the interviews we've conducted on this channel, you know what's up. You know I'm not lying. You'll see, though. Then I don't want to hear shit no more. Then after that, I don't want to hear shit no more, bro. Give me a second. Go take a 5-minute walk or something, bro. Go take a 5-minute walk or something, bro. Your big brother being here to hold you down. Go take a 5-minute walk or something. Your big brother being here to hold you down, man. Nah. And no disrespect to him, that'd be a good one, but he interviewed with everybody. I ain't saying it's easy to get him, but you see him all over the place. You see him all over the place, bro. Nah. Nah, that's nowhere near big enough, fam. It's nowhere near big enough, bro. Nowhere near big enough, dog. Anyway, back to what I was saying, bro. The shit just don't make no sense. Jake Paul too big. Tank Davis too much in his prime, too enthralled in his career. And the way that he moving, it would mean he had a complete mind shift and a complete 180. And I'm told directly that no, that's not fucking true. I was told directly it was Keyshawn Davis. I was told directly he's not training with Mustafa, and that turned out to be true. So y'all do what y'all want to do with that shit. And then just to go to that crazy ass space where y'all think that it's true or whatever, even if it was, thank God he changed his mind. Even if it was, what a dog to throw that shit away because it's way more money. What a dog to say, fuck that money. Nigga, I got to show niggas who I am. Salute to him for that, if that were true. But it's not, bro. Because that shit, when you that checked out that you making that fight, you don't give a fuck about no draw, nigga. Give me my bag. Give me my bag. But if he did do a complete 180, Jihad Mitchell says, how is that being a dog? Because everybody don't rematch they tough fights, Jihad. Jihad, who's your favorite fighter right now? Jay Grant, that's cap. Netflix care about them streaming numbers, bro. Streaming numbers would have been crazy. That's cap, bro. Netflix would want anything to do with Tank. Just like everybody else want anything to do with him, bro. He's the only true boxer that can turn a profit all the time. You say Bud, outside of Bud. Bud's so goddamn good with his... I can't stand that nigga, Jihad. But he's so goddamn good, he ain't had no fights that required a rematch. Who else, bro? So, Bud is not a good example because that motherfucker done stepped on everybody, including my favorite fighter, Earl Spence. I can't stand Bud. I got to block you for 10 seconds, Jihad, just because your favorite fighter is Bud, bro. But then you can answer my questions in 10 seconds, bro. Just 10 seconds, bro. When you said Bud, you just gave me PTSD. No, don't hide him. Damn, I didn't mean to hide him. Yeah, I didn't mean to hide him. Nah, we gonna unhide him. Yeah, there we go. Unhide his ass. Then we just want to put him in timeout for like 10 seconds. And then you come up with somebody else, bro, because yeah. Yeah. That motherfucker can fight. I do not like that nigga. I can't stand that nigga. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 2 billion super chat. So Jake Paul is lying, Tank Mary. I done already put the report out, and yes, he's lying in my opinion, and that's what I was told directly. Again, you can believe my reporting or not believe my reporting. It's still gonna be highly accurate, and it's still gonna be what I'm told, and niggas gonna believe it or not gonna believe it. All right, Jihad, that 10 seconds should be up, bro. Who else? God damn it, Jihad, you probably just like all the niggas that ain't next. The nigga gonna say somebody else that ain't had no controversial shit. Anyway, long story short, what I'm saying, Jihad, it shows that you a dog when you can do something else, but you take the tougher route. Appreciate it, pressure. That's all I'm saying to you, Jihad. When you have a controversial fight, and a lot of people say that Lomachenko beat you and they throwing beer bottles and shit at you. And I'm only doing this because Devin Haney fans getting on my fucking nerves today. So y'all started this shit. So I'm firing back. When you have a controversial fight and your daddy getting hit with beer bottles because everybody feel like Lomachenko beat your ass, right? And they booing you in your hometown of Nevada and shit, and you choose not to do the rematch and shit, niggas can take another route, bro. Tank is still the champion. He's the cash cow. He has fucking options. He can do what the fuck he wanted to. But he's doing something he don't have to do, and it's a risky move. Because in a world where he loses to Lamont Roach, damn, that star power gets hurt. In a world where he doesn't get back, damn, that image in the ring. That shit gone. So he's putting it all on the line to do his goddamn thing. SJ's boxing IQ. My dog say, real question. If Tank got the W, do you think he rematch? I don't know. I don't know, bro. My gut tells me no. My gut tells me no. So I'm glad he got a draw. Because I think it's easier for Al Heyman and the PBC to convince him to go ahead with his plans. Like, nah, nigga, you got the win. You got the win, nigga. Just keep going. You got the win, keep going. But the draw plays on his pride a little bit. So the draw is better. That's why I'm glad that he didn't get the W. If that makes sense. Because I think it'd be easier to move on. Because you would have some Tank fans that would be like, man, he got the win, shit, move on. Because they just want to see the nigga win. And they front runners. But then you have the breed of Tank fan that's like, nah, nigga, we want to see you prove you the best. We want the Shakur fight. We want the Keyshawn fight. We want the Loma fight. We want Tiafimo, nigga. We not trying to hear that retirement shit. We want the Roach rematch and nothing else. It is what it is. He say exactly. So that's why we can't give him all this credit to run back a draw. Dev and Kerr win. They got controversial fights, right? And Floyd Mayweather won against Castillo. A lot of people thought he lost. He ran it back. They love comparing themselves to him. Floyd Mayweather won the first fight against Marcos Maidana. Still run it back because people had questions. So we don't know. I'm just telling you, we don't know what Tank would do. I'm just telling you, I don't think so. But the fact of the matter is, he got that draw. He could do the Canelo. He could do what Canelo did to Eris Landy Lara. He could do what Canelo did to Dimitri Bivol, just act like the loss didn't happen. And he took a L. Nigga moving like a dog, bro. And especially when you doing that shit, nigga said you wouldn't do it, bro. And it's like niggas just keep moving the goalposts. After the fight, nigga like, he'll never rematch Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach, a rematch coming. He only doing that shit because he embarrassed. Lamont Roach rematch coming. Oh, but he almost was about to fight Jake Paul, though. Lamont Roach rematch coming. He changing trainers. He like, niggas just keep moving the goalposts instead of saying, look, apples to apples, oranges to oranges, you know, comparison for comparison. Niggas' first ever questionable fight, he getting right back to it. That deserves accolades in boxing because everybody don't do that. Some niggas sue. Feel me? Some niggas get lawyers involved. Some niggas petition to have you kicked out or have your draw overturned for some shit that they claim they don't believe you had. Like niggas will do a whole, like niggas will have a controversial fight like Lamont Roach and they'll push harder to get it overturned than going directly to the rematch. They'll say in public that they don't believe that you had anything in your eye and it was they punches, but then put in a petition that they want you suspended or they want the win overturned because you had something in your eye. Like niggas move different. So when a nigga just gets straight back to the smoke and don't say shit, oh, I'm going to give him credit for that, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece in the super chat. Tank a Maniacs, protect Tank at all costs. Tank and Maniacs' true colors are showing. Just admit that Tank chasing the bag and he's taking the knee to Jake Paul. If he's chasing the bag, Big Dog Willie, why is he fighting Lamont Roach instead of Jake Paul? If he's chasing the bag, Big Dog Willie, why is he making less money for Lamont Roach than he would make fighting Jake Paul? If he's chasing the bag, Big Dog Willie, why is he going into an immediate rematch that jeopardizes the Jake Paul bag? Just a few questions that you won't have any fucking answers for, but troll harder, my dog. Shout out to Ricky Dickey with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Notice how all Tank contemporaries have controversial fights, and nobody ran theirs back but Tank. That's okay. It's only gonna make him better if he handles shit the right way. If he handles shit the right way, it's only gonna make him better for the ones that we really can't wait to see. You feel me? We can't wait to see the Lamont Roach fight, right? The rematch. But if he handles it right, he takes care of Lamont Roach. It makes him more prepared for the other ones down the line. Shout out D Young with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Nah, Jay Grant, not mad at him. He just, he just cooked out here. Notice how he ain't answering them questions. Notice how ain't nobody answering them questions. Jahad say, am I dropping the link today? Probably not today, bro. I got stuff to do. It's the weekend, bro. Haney and Garcia are running him back. All it took was a lawsuit. The Net of 27, what's up? All it took was a lawsuit and some suing and shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is fun right now. We'll see how much fun y'all having around Thanksgiving. This shit fun right now for y'all, right? Shakur fans, we'll see how much fun y'all having with this purse being come through and shit. Like, shit's fun right now. Yeah, it's fun right now until you see what happened with this Shakur Stevenson, Williams Zepeda situation, and you see what happened with this Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia situation. It's fun right now. And Bella says, no lawsuit would have happened if Ryan didn't cheat in the first place. Try again. So why didn't Miguel Cotto sue Margarito? Why didn't Deontay Wilder sue the motherfucker to make him fight? Sorry, you try again. That shit trash. That shit trash. It'd have been no lawsuit if Devin and his daddy had some nuts and just went straight to the rematch. Yeah. Shout out to D Young with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. I'd rather Tank go spinning block on Roach than moving on to another opponent. Facts. All facts. Cotto had no proof. Devin had no proof that Ryan took it on purpose. Don't make me do this, bro, because I believe Ryan Garcia took it on purpose. But if you really want to go there, they suspended the nigga. They suspended the nigga for failure to disclose because they couldn't prove it, my nigga. Just telling you the truth. He got suspended for failure to disclose what he was taking, not for popping dirty, by the New York State Athletic Commission. Don't make me pull the document up, bro. Don't make me do it, fam. Y'all, this is a losing conversation for y'all, so please stop trying. Please stop trying. No, Joseph, they came to an agreement because if they continue to try to do it for him just cheating, they wouldn't have been able to. Y'all, like, you're wrong, bro. You niggas is wrong. If they had him dead to rights, they wouldn't come to a deal. Sorry, bro. It's not a good conversation. Shout out to a Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece, no biscuit, super chat. Tank Maniacs versus Reality. I got Reality by KO. What am I saying is not real? And why do you want to talk about Tank more than you want to talk about Shakur? I find that weird. I did a Tank video and a Shakur video yesterday, and you came into my video and said, you deflecting, KO. Deflecting, nigga, I'm covering boxing, all of it. I can't make more than one video. Why don't you want to talk about? Matter of fact, nigga. Matter of fact, bro. Can you give us your thoughts? And you ain't got to put it in the super chat, Big Dog Willie. Can you give us your thoughts on Eddie Hearn coming out and admitting that Shakur Stevenson and Williams Zepeda were supposed to fight in May? Can you give us your thoughts on that, bro? What up, Drink More Water? Salute, Big Dog. Can you give us your thoughts on that just one time for the one time, bro? Can you give us your thoughts on Shakur Stevenson turning down Williams Zepeda in May? He turned down Williams and Zepeda for money, and then he's on YouTube or on Twitter saying that fuck the money. It's about respect. If it's fuck the money and it's about respect, why did he turn down the money? And why aren't him and Williams and Zepeda fighting on May? I got questions, bro. Since you, cause see, you niggas not finna do this. Shout out to Raina becoming a YouTube channel member. What you niggas is not gonna do, bro, is come at me, right? And I'm telling you, I don't want to hear shit from Tank. Tank better go back into the rematch. That nigga gotta perform better. I don't want to hear no talking. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, cool. That's what the standard is. Now, let's talk about your guy. Big Dog Willie says, only if you be honest about Tank and Jake Paul. I was honest. I reached out to my source directly and asked him, yo, what's up with this? They say the shit's not true. And then I told you why it didn't make sense. I reached out to that same source and asked them about Mustafa being Tank's new coach, and they said, no, that's not true either. And then a day later, Mustafa confirmed my reporting. So what the fuck do you mean be honest, bro? And I'm not mad, so don't think I'm mad. We just talking boxing shit. When you say be honest, and I go out of my way to bug my source, who's fucking busy, to get information for you, and then he gives me the information and I give it to you, then you tell me to be honest. What the fuck are you talking about? I can only tell you what they tell me and then give you my opinion based off of it. And based on the fact that Jake Paul is 227 pounds and Tank is a 5', 530 pound nigga. Based on the fact that Tank Davis is going straight into a rematch with Lamont Roach that could blow the fucking Jake Paul fight if he loses that motherfucker. And now the fight's not on the table at all. Based on the fact that the nigga was negotiating with Loma and Keyshawn and yo nigga Shakur, all to try to make a fight. Based on the fact that Premier Boxing champions and Top Rank are in negotiations to put on fights together, and the president and owner of Top Rank said that he was at the Gervonta Davis fight because they're talking about making fights with Gervonta Tank Davis and some of his fighters. Based on all those facts, I call bullshit. So I've already said all of that. My opinion is based on facts. You trust the word of Jake Paul if you want to. Now that I've been honest, right? I've gave you a fucking report. I've given you a reason why the report should be credible to you. Then I say, okay, fuck the report. Let's look at what Jake Paul is saying. Let's look at what Tank Davis's team is saying. Let's put all the facts together and see what makes sense. I tell you what makes sense to me. That's still not going to be enough. Let's get back to your guy, Shakur Stevenson. Let's get back to him. I get it. I know, bro. You niggas don't want to talk about Shakur. I want to know why Shakur Stevenson said it's not about the money, but he turned down the Zepeda fight because of money. That's what I want to know. See, my favorite fighter, bro, fought a nigga on Saturday, said he wanted to fight somebody so bad. He wanted the rematch, said he was pushing for it. And then by the next day, his team was negotiating the fight that he said he wanted back, and he wanted to run back to show niggas. Your favorite fighter said he wanted a nigga so bad. He wanted to fight Zepeda so bad to prove it so bad. He been wanting to fight Zepeda so long. He wanted to fight the nigga so bad he turned down the fight for money, nigga. Like, fuck the he say, she say shit. Let's talk about what niggas is actually doing out here. Tank Davis on Monday said, fuck it, I'm pushing for the rematch. You talking crazy? You thinking something? I'm pushing for the rematch. By Tuesday, after the fight, them niggas was negotiating the rematch. Yo nigga said he wanted to fight so bad and then turned around and turned it down as soon as the fight got on the table, nigga. Your favorite fighter saying it's not about money while turning shit down because of money. Your favorite fighter say he want all the smoke and then go sign to a motherfucker that ain't got no fighters for him. Yeah, that's what Shakur out here doing. Your favorite fighter said a fight wasn't on the goddamn table for May. And it really fucking was on the table for May. Yeah, that's what your nigga doing. Hello? Hello? Let's see. Bam. Okay. What will it take for you to stick on topic and try to refute something that I'm actually saying? I'm gonna see if it's 10 seconds. True. Don't worry about me. What will it take for you to stick on topic to what I'm talking about in the moment and comment on that? We're gonna see if it's 10 seconds or more. What this channel will never turn into is something where when I get to cooking on some shit and you have no refute for it, you just bring up Tank. That's not what we're ever gonna do here. I'm not a Tank fanboy that's just gonna sit here and talk to y'all about Tank Davis all goddamn day. I've said what I said about that in the video. I've said what I said about it on the live stream. You niggas not gonna bring up. I could be talking about Jerron Boots in this. You niggas won't talk about Tank. I talk about Devin Haney. You niggas won't talk about Tank. I talk about Shakur Stevenson. You niggas won't talk about Tank. Boy, I'm diverse. The knowledge run deep. I'm gonna talk about other shit. You can't get mad at me because you have no refute for what I'm saying, bro. We know we getting the Tank and Lamont Roach rematch. Are we getting Shakur versus Zepeda? Are we ever gonna get a fight that Shakur say he wants so bad? That nigga wanted to fight Devin Haney bad than a motherfucker. We ain't get that shit. That nigga wanted to fight Tank Davis bad than a motherfucker. He went to Matchroom. That nigga want to fight Zepeda bad than a motherfucker. He turned down Turkey offer. That's deflection, KO. Your boy got y'all out here bad. How am I out here bad? My guy's pushing for the rematch. How am I out here bad? His first controversial fight, he's running it back. I think you niggas get into this internet shit so much, bro, and y'all get to tripping. How am I out here bad, bro? As a Tank Davis fan, after the Lamont Roach fight, I said, nigga, you can't fight nobody else but Lamont Roach. That's all we want to see. I don't care about Shakur Stevenson. I don't care about all these other motherfuckers right now. You know damn well on my channel, I don't give a fuck about no Jake Paul. I don't even talk about him. I said, nigga, I only want the Lamont Roach fight, and he's giving me exactly what I want, what I want. How am I down bad when I'm about to have him in a position to make y'all shut the fuck up? Or he's gonna prove not to be as good as we think he is. But either way, he's going in there and doing the same shit that we praised Deontay Wilder for. Deontay Wilder went right back to Tyson Fury. Niggas love that shit. Floyd Mayweather got praised for going right back to motherfucking Castillo. He got praised for going right back to motherfucking Madonna. Andre Ward got praised for going right back to motherfucking Kovalev. Roy Jones got praised for going right back to motherfucking Tarver. Tank Davis is the only nigga that has a controversial fight, goes back to it to show y'all what it really is, to show it was just an off night. And you niggas is saying that his fans is down bad. No, we happy right now. We proud. We chilling. We waiting on the announcement. We excited. Ain't nobody down bad, bro. It ain't about the draw. You niggas on that paper shit. See, that's how I know you niggas is cooked out here. It was a draw. It was a draw. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. Controversial fight. I don't give a fuck if you lose a controversial fight, if you draw a controversial fight, if you win a controversial fight. If niggas is saying you lost, show them what it is. If niggas saying you didn't perform well or you got exposed, show them what it really is. You niggas seem nervous to me. You niggas seem like the type of niggas that might not want to be here if things don't go y'all way when the rematch happens. I'm going to be here win, lose, or draw. I've proven that. Will you? You'll probably make some more excuses. Yeah, you'll probably make some more excuses. He should have never been in that position anyway. That's what he should have did in the first fight. Niggas showing you what a real fighter do. Showing you what a real fighter doing. Niggas mad out here. niggas really trying to make it negative that he's running it back with Lamont Roach. Or you can't make it negative, so you want to talk about a coulda, woulda, shoulda rumor of something that he almost did. Shit. The analogy is, do we cook for those y'all that got children or somebody that you raising or some shit? Oh yeah, Bella, I'm always rocking. I love boxing. I like these fighters, but I love boxing. Like niggas be taking this shit too personal. That's why they make shit up, and that's why they can't fuck with me. But I'm gonna give y'all an analogy before I rock out, cause I'm finna go hang out with the wife. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm ready to go hang out with my baby, dog. It's 5 o'clock. Got about 2 hours left for happy hour. Yeah, I gotta go hang out with the baby. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this analogy, bro. I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think about this shit. Let me catch these super chats first. Then I'm gonna give y'all this analogy. Then we can go enjoy our weekends and shit. Shout out to my dog Sam Williams, man, with the 10-piece no biscuit and super chat. Straight out of Northeast B-more. Keep smashing them, Mo. I'm working. I got you. Shout out to Jermaine, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. KO, please ignore these trolls and bad faith arguments on these panels. We come here because you are knowledgeable and fair on your report. Keep grinding, man. I'm always gonna work, bro. We got Todd Drakefoot with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Just like after Devin got mollywopped, all of a sudden is so many more Shakur fans. They didn't even want to talk about the boy basement pressers. Yeah. You ain't lying. So I'm going to give y'all this analogy, right? I'm going to go to y'all world, right? I'm going to go to y'all world. Tank Davis, let's go to y'all world. Delusional world. Don't nobody try to clip this shit. Let's go to the multiverse, the universe where Tank Davis had the Jake Paul fight signed. Let's go to y'all world for a minute. He had the Jake Paul fight signed for way more money than Lamont Roach. But his pride, his ego, and his dog and his embarrassment with his performance kicked in to the point to where he said, fuck that big money fight. I'm going to go fight this tougher fight for less money. And if I come back to the big money, I just come back to it. But fuck that fight. Let's live there for a minute. Let's live there for a minute. Right? As I said earlier, that's something that deserves to be praised. Because in the real world, the analogy is this. If one of my children almost does something wrong, but they decide to make the right decision before it's too late, am I punishing them or am I praising them? See, some of you niggas are internet niggas and not real world, real life niggas. Like, some of you don't have families. You're not responsible for molding young people. You don't have a woman that you're responsible for nurturing and loving and taking care of and making sure she has what she wants and needs and shit. Some of y'all live in that world where you ain't really got no responsibilities. But in the world where you can view shit through the lens of a man, the lens of a father. When someone is about to go down the wrong path, and make no mistake about it, fighting Jake Paul is the wrong fucking path. Right? But when you're about to go down the wrong path and you say, fuck the path of easy money, fuck the path of bullshit ass circus ass fight, I'm gonna go down the path of the predecessors before me and show niggas that I am who I say I am. That's something that should be respected, even if you believe that Jake Paul was telling the truth, which I don't, because I respect the fact that, nigga, you missing out on a lot of money fighting this Lamont Roach rematch. And if you lose to Lamont Roach in a rematch, there is no Jake Paul fight. So when my children about to do the wrong thing, but they do the right thing, and Tank ain't my kid, that ain't what I'm saying. It's an analogy. When anyone in life is about to make the wrong decision, but they turn out to make the right decision, you don't harp on them because they almost made the wrong decision. You praise them for making the right decision. Y'all refuse to do that. And because you want to criticize that young man so bad and you want to go in on him so bad, you're willing to criticize him for something that you think he almost did. That's you niggas. You want to talk next. I don't know what he did. Took your girl. Took your lady or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. You know, dang father, when real shit get thrown around, shit get crazy. But you know how crazy it is in the real world, not the internet world. YouTube, get your shit off. But do you know how crazy it is to criticize a nigga for doing the right thing instead of almost doing the wrong thing? Y'all niggas crazy. Somebody said something about, I'm 23 with a phone and rent. What the fuck? No car, crib, nothing else. No electricity bill, no water bill, no. Whoa. Whoa. Joseph's a kid, bro. Joseph a kid, bro. But that's good, bro. Keep grinding, Joseph. Keep working your way up, man. Do your thing, young man. Do your thing, young man. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, dog. Old to be 23 and young again. Do your thing, bro. You say, I buy a car all cash. Do your thing, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you. I have to remember that you're a child, bro. I got a 21-year-old daughter, bro. You're a kid, bro. All due respect. But salute to you. Work hard, get the money while you're young, and try to find something to get money that you love so it don't feel like you're working hard, bro. That's why your arguments don't be making no sense. Bro, I'm not finna argue with you no more, bro. I'm dead. Like, bro, I'm not even finna argue with you no more, bro. I'm gonna educate you and move on, bro. I'm not finna argue with you no more, dog. What the fuck? You have been wasting my time. Yeah, world animals. Yeah. But look, y'all, it's past 5, man. I gotta run. Salute to all y'all channel members. All the picks are up on the channel, man. Enjoy the Jerome Boots in the standing on this card tomorrow. And man, please watch boxing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a safe, fun weekend. Be around the people that you love. Treat them right. Treat them good. And I appreciate y'all's support, man. We're going to rock out. And I'll catch y'all. You know, we'll be dropping videos tomorrow. So y'all be sure to check that out. And we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll get back at y'all. I'll be live Sunday morning at 9 a.m. too. But salute to y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll see y'all soon. We out here. Salute to Miss KO. I'm on my way, baby.